Okay, now we're going to graph the set of points whose polar coordinates satisfy the given equation or inequality, in this case, inequality. So the first thing that we're going to note here is the equation r equals a. And whenever you see an equation like that, r equals a, and in this case, the case of the examples, r greater than or equal to a or less than or equal to a, you're going to graph a circle with that radius. So graphing a circle of radius and then its absolute value of a, and then of course centered at the origin. So when we look at the first example here that we call number 5, it says r less than or equal to 4. So I'm looking at 4 right here, and what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to trace it around because I'm looking at this right here. Okay, it's that right there. There's that circle. I tried my best to trace it. All right, and what you do is it says less than or equal to, so that means shade inside. If it was greater than or equal to, that would mean shade outside. So I'm going to shade in, let's say, green, the inside of that circle. All right, and that's what the graph would look like because it's an inequality. All right, if it's just equals 4, then it would just be that circle by itself. Okay, so just kind of understand that. So these are just a couple of examples here. All right, let's try to finish shading. It takes me longer to shade than it does to discuss this. All right, tried my best. All right, now let's take a look at the second example. This one says r is in between 2 and 5. So let me go to the band for 2. All right, there's the band for 2. All right, and then now let's look at the band for 5. It's this one right here. Okay, there's the 5 band right there. So now this means shade in between. So what we're going to do is we're going to shade right in between. So it kind of looks like a donut, if you will. All right, looks like a donut. All right, and I think you get the picture here. But we're shading in between. So understand that there's different ways that we can express these, and graph them as well. But these are just 2 examples of what you might run into. So as always, I hope this video was helpful. And remember, like and subscribe.